I'm going to talk to you about opportunity in every crisis. For an investor, crisis presents tremendous opportunity. Most investors shun crisis. When there is a crisis, they don't invest. They leave the stock markets, steer clear of it, and wait for the crisis to blow over. But an intelligent investor must learn to see the opportunity in every crisis. My first brush with crisis was the first Iraq war when Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait. The fear was that oil prices would rise tremendously. That was bad news for the global stock market, and markets went down tremendously. Stock prices suddenly were sold very cheap, and by buying them, one could build a portfolio at very reasonable valuations related to what they were earlier. There have been several crises in the last 2 decades. Importantly, you had the tech crash of 2000, which really created damage in all sectors of the economy across global stock markets. In India, we found that even commodity stocks, which had nothing to do with the technical boom or the bust of the United States, suffered heavily. It's not just the businesses which suffer that see their stock prices fall. Even companies which are in no way connected with the tech crash of 2000 saw a significant fall in valuations. By buying commodity stocks in 2000, investors like us were able to make phenomenal returns when they revived in the subsequent years. In recent years, we have seen several such opportunities being thrown at us. The banking crisis, which was prevalent around the world in 2008, was another opportunity. Today, we see another opportunity in the crisis that is faced by nations in default. While we will see some countries in Europe going through prolonged period of pain, what Indian investors need to understand is that the crisis may have limited bearing on our own economy. The reasons are very simple. We are an inward-looking economy. Agriculture constitutes a significant part of our business. Domestic services is a growing segment. We are consuming internally what we produce more than we export. Unlike China, we are not an export-dependent economy as much as China is. Therefore, the opportunity lies in looking at businesses which have been affected by this crisis in terms of the stock market valuation. There are several businesses which are dependent on domestic business which have been seriously impacted in their stock price valuations. An intelligent investor must see an opportunity in this crisis and buy into these businesses which will ultimately benefit when the crisis blows over and the valuations will again return to their earlier levels. Thank you.